Welcome back. Now, it offers a captivating look at the contrasting elements that each woman is made of and wearing the scars created by the wounds of life and bouncing back stronger and more passionate with every time you fall. Well, that's talented singer and songwriter as well as animal lover Sharine Barnard's latest single titled Killer. Well, it follows the 2021 release of her third single and music video, Pray. She joins us now to tell us more about her latest project. Sharine, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
I mean, you spent the past 20 years raising your children, creating a safe haven for your animals, and building various businesses. How does music find its way into this whole mix?
I think I've always been put together by music. I've always been passionate about music. I wanted to study music when I finished school, but my father said musicians are poor, so he's not going to pay for music studies. So I had to go do BCom with law. So I think everything started with lockdown last year. You know, we've had time. Everything came to a standstill. So there was no more training for SA championships. There was no more driving kids to school, you know, having their programs. It was only the animals and the farm and the kids were at home. So I think the music started there again. I had time and I decided, you know what, I'm 40 years old. I might as well start writing music again and start performing. And that was how I wrote Pray, because it was a struggle for me to make my way and say, how is writing music and performing music going to affect my life? How is it going to affect my children? How is it going to affect the businesses that I've built up? How is it going to affect the Lions? You know, because that was what my whole life was about for 20 years. So I had struggles, and Pray came to a dream, and I think it was the answer that I needed. You know, I just needed to pray about it, because I did everything in my power in 20 years, you know, to be a good mom and to build businesses, and I was always there, and yeah, that was how it started. The music started with that.
And is music your thing? You know, when you're a mom and there's businesses and all these things, you become those things.
Yeah.
But is music just your personal thing that, you know, belongs to Sharine and that's who you are?
Yeah, I think all artists are like that. I think we're put together by music, but this morning, I want to tell you, when I got dressed in the Kroonstad engine garage, there was the cleaning lady, and she asked me, you know, what are you getting dressed for? And I said, no, I'm coming here. So we started talking, and I told her that there's a balance. You need to find a balance in life. We all have passions, and we all have dreams, but at the end of the day, you need to look at what's the reality. So yes, I am music, but and I think it's difficult also now. For the past 20 years, people know me as the Lion Lady. People know me as Sharine Barnard Bagamoya. Yeah. You know, so it's very difficult for me to portray the music side of me, because I'm an established figure in what I've been doing for the past 20 years. You know, being a mother and being the owner of Bagamoya and working with lions. So, but I think at the end of the day, music is who I am. I think it's always who I've been. I just prioritized over the years, and I've said, listen, reality is this. We've built a sanctuary for animals. It's also my passion. It's not that it's not my passion anymore. My kids, my family is my passion. But I think I just made a choice, and I made a decision to say, listen, but maybe, you know, you only live once. So tell your story and sing, because that's what it's about at the end of the day. If your story can change someone's life at the end of the day, and what that was the thing with Pray as well.
I want to talk about,
this morning when I sat in the guest room, on the news were the Ukrainian and the Russian war, and I think exactly the same feeling I had last year. We hosted 16 children for 9 months on the farm in lockdown. They stayed there permanently, and I'm very close to my kids, so I talked a lot to the children, you know, and seeing them worry, because at that stage kids didn't know, will they be able to go to universities? Will they be able to go study? Can they get bursaries? Are there sport bursaries still? So all those things and I'm a positive person, you know, I'm not someone, there's always a silver lining around a cloud for me. So you just want to bring a message of hope. So I think most artists, well, mine especially, I want to inspire people, and I I speak through my music. Music is a language for me. So you tell a story, you tell maybe your story or just a story, but with telling that story through your music, maybe you touch someone else's life. Doesn't matter where he is, in Russia or in America, wherever. But I know that each one of us, sometime in our life, go through trials and tribulations the same. You know, you have a difficult time at a specific time of your life, and maybe 10 years from now, I'm going to go through that thing, that same thing. But we all understand love. We all understand hurt. We all understand sadness. We all understand that. So, yeah, I think the music, I just want to inspire people and tell a story and maybe help someone through it.
Okay, let's talk about Killer, the latest single. What is it about?
Well, Killer, when I wrote Killer, me and my daughter were sitting in front of the fireplace June last year, and she loves quotes. So normally when we would also drive to school, we're in the car, we would talk randomly in quotes to each other. And I said to her, you know what, I want to write a song that's based on quotes because it's brilliant. Any quote for me is actually brilliant.
Yeah.
So we sat and I wrote a few things, and a few days later I went and played it on the piano. So Killer, when you hear the word killer, immediately you think, okay, I want to kill someone. It's going to be an aggressive song, but for me, you can kill by beauty. You can kill by other things. So Killer is absolutely about a woman, specifically a woman. We worry and we pray, and sometimes we get lost in all of those elements, and we try to be perfect for everyone. We try to be on it, OCD everywhere. So, and then sometimes when you look at yourself in the mirror, you know, you forget how beautiful you are, not just on the outside, but on the inside as well. All those elements, all the sacrifices we make for our families, and husbands do the same, but you know, we're different, and we need to be all those elements. We need to be perfect for our husbands, we need to be for the kids, you need to be there, you need to be a friend, a mother, a lover, you need to be all those elements. So Killer is absolutely about all those elements that we are made of.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Sharine, thank you so much for talking to us. Thank you for driving all the way from the Free State to be with us. Sharine Barnard, talented singer and songwriter and animal lover, by the way, speaking to us about her sensual single titled Killer. The song is about the different contrasting elements within a woman. All right, let's take a quick ad break. Stay with us.